Fantastic. Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my Minecraft Redstone tutorial series. If you want to follow the series, the link to the playlist is in the description of this video. Today, we'll be looking at more inputs, and because I've got two quick ones for you, I decided to do them two in one episode, so let's go check them out. Right, first one is this. Now, we've already looked at this before in previous episode. The block of redstone. I showed you how to craft it, and it's just it's just redstone in a grid. In fact, if you put it into a crafting table, you get your redstone back. So let's do that. Redstone in a grid, redstone block. Okay, crafted, sorted. But what I didn't tell you in previous episodes is it gives off a signal. Now, a redstone block itself is strongly powered, but it adjacently powers all of the blocks weakly. So all adjacent blocks are weakly powered. But it's very important, this redstone block. It gives off a signal strength of 15, the same as many of the other inputs we've looked at in the past. However, it can be moved. Now, things like levers and pressure plates, they're pretty static. They just stay where they are unless you pick them up and move them around. However, using pistons, which we'll look at in later episodes, you can move a redstone block like this. And as you can see, this redstone block is now powering this lamp. In fact, what we could do is we can place a lamp here and a lamp here, and you can see that as the redstone block moves, it's powering the different lamp because it powers all those adjacent blocks. This was a little bit of a game changer when it came out in Minecraft. It's very important and very useful in many circuits for very many different reasons. It enabled a few extra stuff. So there is the redstone block. Outputs 15, a movable power source. Quite a short one, so we'll move on to this one. The tripwire hook. Here it is in an item frame. This is how you craft it. Any plank, a stick, and some iron. Okay, so let's get some planks. There we are. Let's put a plank in the crafting grid, a stick, and an iron ingot. And you get 2 tripwire hooks, which is quite handy, really, because you use them in pairs. Here is some examples. Okay, so we have a tripwire hook here, and we have a tripwire hook here. So let me just take this down and show you how it's built. Your tripwire hook can go on the side of any wall. You can't place them on the floor, and if you want to try, you will not be able to place them on the ceilings either. It just doesn't happen. It can only go on walls. It doesn't have to be walls on the floor, it can be walls up high. It doesn't matter. So you place one on a wall one side, and you place a wall on one on a wall on the other, on another side, and you place some string between them. And then when you place the last piece of string, watch it very carefully. You see it drops down and connects up. And now this is a tripwire. Okay? So we've got a tripwire suspended between 2 hooks. When you put an item in an entity in that tripwire hook, in the tripwire, so there we are, the tripwire hook gives off a power signal. And the power signal is like this. Okay? It strongly powers the block it's connected to, which then weakly powers all of its adjacent blocks. Okay? And that's why these 2 lamps are lit, because each tripwire hook is powering the wall that it's sat on. Let's take that back. When we take the wall back, the lights go off because the tripwire is no longer activated and it's no longer giving a power signal off. Players are also entities, so if we step into there, you can see that the lights go up as well, and this goes along with other players, mobs, and any entity that you can throw into it. Very helpful. Doesn't have to be this length, you can make long ones. Here is an example of quite a long one, just lots and lots of string between 2 tripwire hooks. And like I said before, it doesn't have to be along the floor, so you can see we've got one up here in the air. If I stand in the middle of it, it sets off those lights. It's an interesting way of doing things. Now, if you're doing it in the air like this, placing the string is quite easy, but you don't. What you can do is do it one of 2 ways. You can either layer it up from the floor, so place some string on the floor and place some string on top of it. That brings the string up here. Or you can actually place the string on the side of the tripwire hook itself, like that, and that will place it out. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is all for today. I said it was 2 quick ones, didn't I? We've looked at the redstone block and we've looked at tripwire hooks. and I hope you have enjoyed it. Remember that both of these do a signal strength of 15, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you've enjoyed the episode, please remember to give it a like, and if you've got any thoughts, ideas, or questions, down in the comments below. If you want to play around with any of the things in this world, the link to the download is in the description of the video. Take care, folks. Goodbye.